Hi, my name is Corey Biazzo, and I'm a practicing American civil litigation attorney, and you are watching Executive Coup. In today's episode, we're going to discuss the announcement that the Trump administration, through the Federal Office of Special Counsel, OSC, has launched an investigation into former U.S. Department of Justice Special Counsel Jack Smith for alleged violations of the Hatch Act. The OSC is essentially tasked with investigating whether Jack Smith's actions in prosecuting President Trump prior to his inauguration in January 2025 were politically motivated. For those of you that may not recall or may be unaware, Jack Smith was the chief of the Public Integrity Section of the U.S. Department of Justice from 2010 to 2015. Mr. Smith was appointed as special counsel on November 18, 2022 by former Attorney General Merrick Garland and given the following mandate: oversee 2 Justice Department criminal investigations involving former President Donald Trump's 1. Efforts to overturn the 2020 election, including the January 6th insurrection. 2. Mishandling of classified documents after Trump's presidency. Former special counsel Jack Smith secured grand jury indictments against Trump for both the classified documents and election-related cases in 2023. Smith secured charges against President Trump in the 2020 election subversion case for 1. Conspiracy to defraud the United States pursuant to 18 United States Code, Section 371, conspiring to obstruct the government's function of selecting and certifying the president. 2. Obstruction of an attempt to obstruct an official proceeding, January 6, 2021, electoral vote certification pursuant to 18 United States Code, Section 1512, subsection C2, attempting to and actually corruptly obstructing the joint session of Congress. 3. Conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding pursuant to 18 United States Code, Section 1512, subsection K, conspiring with others to obstruct the certification of the electoral vote. Conspiracy against rights of citizens to vote and have their vote counted pursuant to 18 United States Code, Section 241, for conspiring to injure, oppress, threaten, or intimidate people in exercising the right to vote and have votes counted. Additionally, Smith secured charges against President Trump in the classified documents case for 1. Willful retention of national defense information pursuant to 18 United States Code, Section 793, subsection 3, for unlawful retention of 31 distinct classified documents. 2. Conspiracy to obstruct justice pursuant to 18 United States Code, Section 1512, subsection K, for conspiring to keep classified documents from the grand jury. 3. Withholding a document or record pursuant to 18 United States Code, Section 1512, subsection B, for withholding federal records from an investigation. 4. Corruptly concealing a document or record pursuant to 18 United States Code, Section 1512, subsection C1, for concealing documents to obstruct justice. 5. Concealing documents in a federal investigation pursuant to 18 United States Code, Section 1519, for hiding possession from the FBI/DOJ. 6. Scheme to conceal pursuant to 18 United States Code, Section 1001, subsection A, for scheme to conceal documents or facts. 6. False statements and representations, 2 counts pursuant to 18 United States Code 1001 for causing others to make false statements to the FBI or grand jury. 7. Altering, destroying, mutilating, or concealing an object or record pursuant to 18 United States Code Section 1512, subsection B2B, for illegally altering or destroying documents. Unfortunately, both cases were dismissed far before they went to trial based on procedural and constitutional grounds after President Trump's re-election in 2024. Jack Smith resigned from the Department of Justice on January 10th, 2025. For those of you that may be unaware, the Hatch Act is a federal law that prohibits federal employees from using their official authority or influence to interfere with or affect the result of an election. Given that an objective review of Jack Smith's career and work in the aforementioned cases that he presided over as special counsel against President Trump, I say show your cards, Trump administration, or shut up. Release the evidence that you believe supports a valid legal case against Jack Smith. Otherwise, shut up. Additionally, release the Epstein files while you're at it. This type of activity, where a corrupt politician goes after the investigators, seems unprecedented in the United States. Some historical examples of where this has happened in other countries include, but are not limited to, Vladimir Putin in Russia, who has since coming to power, targeted investigators, prosecutors, and judges who he has seen as a threat. Fidel Castro in Cuba, who purged officials from the previous regime, including prosecutors and judges. Joseph Stalin in the Soviet Union, who after consolidating control over the USSR, purged prosecutors, judges, and investigators who participated in earlier legal proceedings against him or his allies. And Adolf Hitler in Nazi Germany, who after rising to power quickly went after judicial figures and prosecutors who had investigated or oppressed his activities during his ascent. What a shame that a senator from Arkansas suggested that this investigation begin. I'm sure that Jack Smith has lost no sleep over the announcement of the Special Counsel Office's Hatch Act investigation into him. Regardless of the legal merits or lack thereof of the investigation into Jack Smith, this is not normal for the United States, but it's a sign of democratic decline and backslide. We do not need to be here. Congress can get us off this ride. If you live in a state where you are represented by Republican senators, make peaceful and lawful constituent calls and send peaceful and lawful constituent letters and emails to Republican senators. They hold the keys to getting us off this ride. Keep following Executive Coup for further updates on this matter and others related to the apparent executive coup attempt that is unfolding in the U.S. federal government at the direction of President Donald J. Trump. Thank you.